Hit him with the hawk, yeah, hit him with the hawk, yeah. Feel like Professor X, Iron Man, I feel like Tony Stark. Every time I step out the house, I feel radical. Plus I'm pissed off, like my middle name is goddammit. Beanie, Beanie, Vici, yeah, I can make your top vanish. All seeing eye cyclops with the doctor visor. Watch me change clothes, then I turned into a top designer. Hypocrite nation shape, shift into a Nona Wider. Beetlejuice flow, creepy crawly, now I'm Spider-Man. 8-ball in the pocket, David Blaine, now you're Peter Pan. Rabbit at my top and hell yeah, I'm gnarly man. Everything's a secret, have me dripping like the majesty. My eyes closed shut, have me speaking Japanese. Ice cream truck paint job mixed with Ben and Jerry. Heart attack city, now I'm singing with Mariah Carey. West Bank, Gaza Strip, I'm turning up in Palestine. Last name Cupid, shoot your ass like it's Valentine. Yin Yang symbol Fibonacci, that's a 69. Heinz 57 catch up, now it's dinner time. Hit him with the hawk, whoa, hit him with the hawk, yeah. Feel like Professor X, Iron Man, I feel like Tony Stark. Hit him with that hawk, whoa, hit him with the hawk, yeah. Feel like Professor X, Iron Man, I feel like Tony Stark. Shoot him through the drive-through, yeah, I can take his order. Alpha with the dog food, I cut it with that Richie Porter. Jason Tatum flow, now we shoot him with the side step. Holy moly, donut shop, I whip it with the Pyrex, yeah. Yes, Indiana Jones, but I feel like Johnny Quest. Every time I step out the house, I'm the best dressed. Hit it with that hawk, then I hit it with that baking soda. Tractor trailer, Bobby hit the bag, then I...
Yes. We back again. This some nasty shit, yo. Show you what Andrew Tate said, bro. That Sneako tried to do, but if I don't recall, a while back, they was having problems with some type of viewership. I mean, they get their views, but it's not magnetized like it used to be. Like there's only so many views you could get until you reach the pinnacle, and you got to come back down. You go up, go back down. I even see it on my channel. I don't do big numbers, but like with my own algorithm, I can see where some episodes get more views than others. You see what I'm saying? So your content gonna go up and down, but the thing is, what are you really giving the people worth watching to make them come back and want more? Have these social media influencers reached their pinnacle? Have they just tapped out? Like, have people just caught on to their lies and manipulations? Comment section open, man, because they say a lot of people's dealing with this stuff. And like I said, if you don't like podcasting, it's not going to work out for you. But everybody has the dream of being a podcaster. But if you don't have the mental wherewithal and you all about the money, and you all about the influence, because people are going to follow you. And they're going to follow this homosexuality stuff too. And what did I tell y'all before? I said they was trying to turn the right into the left. Secretly. Yes. These people degrade women. They teach your sons how to degrade women. And guess what? You end up in a broken home on child support. Andrew Tate fucked up a lot of heads. Sneako fucked up a lot of heads. Especially his damn head. His head like a fucking cereal box, dude. And I ain't homosexual, but dude is ugly as fuck. And I guess he tried to push up on Macho Man 95. So let's look at what Andrew Tate said, because he fizzing out because of those grape allegations. I told you. Once you got those allegations on you that you're a rapist, think people's gonna watch you? So I don't know what his next venture is gonna be. It should just be in the business, you know. And the thing is, he could pop up every now and then, like almost damn near be sacred type, but him popping out like he used to, it's not gonna work, man. Sneako out here getting smacked in the street. I don't know if that was a fake beef too. 'Cause I don't know if these people are paying people to smack him or what. But that's weird. That's weird. But that's called acting too. I'm pretty sure these individuals they go to acting school, learn how to fool the public, and I think they might be part of a CIA program where they come in and fool the general public. Because, like I said, most of the people that follow them, they're gumps. They are gumps. Man 99. Gump Man 99. So let's get into this video. Shouts out to the people there. I told you I was gonna come back later on tonight. I just had to go see if the Knicks was gonna win or not. The Knicks fucking won in San Antonio. That's crazy.
So it seems he's got himself exposed and all these revelations are going to come to light. So I'm going to tell you a very factual story. I'm not Gossip Girl. I'm not here to insult anyone. I have no personal vendetta against anybody. I'm not mad at anyone who's ever insulted me. I'm just a guy. And I'm just here to tell the version of the story as I lived it. I'm just here to tell the truth. That's it. I'm just going to tell you some facts. A few years ago, there was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. If I got a girl's number on Fresh and Fit, he tried to do the same thing. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession. He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much, Myron and Fresh, great guys. They managed to convince me to allow him to come. He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. He started telling me that he had this cuck thing that was exposed. He had this big cuck scandal, and he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal. And then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not?
The thing is, he looked like a bi-curious dude. If you look at his phenotype, he looked very bi-curious, man. Yeah, he might. I'm gonna be honest. He might be a Cabbage Patch baby too, because I done seen him get slaughtered in debates. I think he just come up from underground just to fool the public. They say he's Filipino, but I don't know. I don't know if they released a bioweapon in that village and motherfuckers just start coming out with jug heads because he's Jughead 89. I'm telling you right now, boy got a hell of a helmet. Andrew Tate, he's more human than Sneako. Okay, Sneako, he just keep on going. He don't know when to stop. I think Andrew Tate, man, he done slowed the fuck down, and that's good because he was living a fast life. He was getting caught in all this legal trouble. That's not good for your brand. That's not good for your brand at all. Okay, it's just not. Let's get into.
Unless you've tried being gay. And then I realized he was coming on to me. And when I realized he was coming on to me, I thought the best thing I can do is just not talk to him anymore. Because I don't like this Gossip Girl stuff. I don't want to be a drama merchant like he is. My brand isn't sitting online and constantly insulting other people like his is. So I thought, let me just cut him off. He's obsessed with me. He's a bit weird. I don't want to ruin the guy's career. Let me just go his own separate way. Since then, he has mentioned me every single day in every single stream he does. Andrew Tate wore a gambling t-shirt. Andrew Tate drove a car. Andrew Tate drunk coffee. Andrew Tate this. Andrew Tate that. He is obsessed with me. And if you see the way he talks about me, you can see in his eyes. It's not because he is morally superior. It's not because he just wants clicks. It's a homosexual rage, which is suppressed. Guys, I don't like saying this. I feel uncomfortable making this video. I wanted all of this to go away. I just said, no, I'm not going to fuck you, bro. Get out of here. I just tried to ignore the kid for 5 fucking years. Here we are 5 years later. He won't stop talking about me. And if you watch him do it, guys, watch him do it and look in his eyes while he does it. It is a suppressed homosexual rage. He is enraged. Now he's Muslim LARPing. He's Islam LARPing. Constantly LARPing about Islam while being gay in private and taking drugs in private, as opposed to me, who keeps my faith private and my internet. He keeps his faith on the internet, and in his private life is completely haram. So we can discuss which one of us is the real Muslim if we want to have that conversation. But I live in an Islamic country. I live in Dubai. He lives in New York. You know, he walks around during Pride Month in New York. Guys, I really didn't want to do this video, but it's all coming to light. I woke up this morning with a few text messages from people who know very well saying, is it true that this person does these things? And I'm like, oh, so this is about to blow up all over the internet. I said a long time ago to Sneako once on one of my emergency meetings, I said, don't come at me, bro, because I could have ruined your career and I didn't. I am the nicest man. If he had this kind of information on anyone else, he'd post the screenshots. He'd sit there like a little girl. He'd do a full breakdown. He'd talk about it for years. I'm the top G. Because that's who he is. I've known he's gay forever, and I didn't care. He came on to me. It was weird.
I told you, he looked fruity. He looked fruity. He's a part of the rainbow community. Why? Because they wanted to push this on, you know who. Okay? They wanted to push this on, you know who. And they were secretly turning y'all kids out the whole time, especially Sneako.
Really been up to. You're going to see he's not a pinnacle of Islam. He's not a pinnacle of morality. He's very far from it. And that's why I had to stop talking to the guy. So I'm making this video now just to make it clear that I rejected him. I said no. That's why he won't stop talking about me. That's why you can see in his eyes he is so angry. That's why I am the content of his entire life. That's why, because I said no to the kid. I hope he, works it out. I wish him well. No matter how much he insults me, how much he wants to be me, he'll never be me. He's never respected like I am. He'll never achieve the heights of fame that I achieve. He'll never surpass me in any realm, no matter what. So I really, truthfully wish him the best. I didn't want to make this video. I'm only making it because it's all coming to light now. And I want everybody to see that once again, Tate was right. If you see Tate do something, it's because he's right. If you watch my entire career, all I've done is predict the future flawlessly. I stopped talking to him years ago because I knew he was doing drugs. I knew he was gay.
He was doing drugs. What kind of drugs? Yeah, he looked bugged the fuck out. You see he making a 666 symbol too. For you motherfucking spooks out there. I know y'all gonna say something. Look at him making a 66666. But is this fake beef or not? And do y'all think Sneako has reached his purpose? He's doing all this stuff behind everybody's back. He's a fraud. And to be honest, Andrew Tate, I would choose Andrew Tate over Sneako if I had both. Even though Andrew Tate, well, shit, he a pedo, man. Let me take that back. I forgot all about that shit. Allegedly. That's what they say. They say he's pedo man 66, and as you can see, he's throwing up the 66.
Knew he was going to BDSM clubs and doing all this kind of weird shit. I didn't want to be hanging around with some little fruity nigger who's getting tied up by dudes. I thought that's weird. I ain't hanging around with this guy who's going to sex clubs in New York, getting tied up by dudes and ass fucked. I'm not doing it.
Wow.
So, here's the truth. That's the reason. I'm not going to talk on this again. He's going to tweet about me and talk about it for the next 200 years, and you're going to see the rage in his eyes.
That's crazy,
homosexuality. Yo. That's a him problem. I'm busy winning. That's my version of the story. So when you see all this crap come out about him.
So he battling with homosexuality. A lot of people are doing that secretly. A lot of people are battling with homosexuality secretly. You do know that, right? A lot of people come out the closet, man.
I rejected him. I said no. And there's going to be some other people who are exposed that perhaps said yes, but I said no.
Who are these streamers that he's being sexually active with? I can almost bet you he'll be the first streamer with HIV. Sneako responds after Andrew Tate. That's what he said.
Sex with me. Sneako tried to have sex. Sneako tried to have sex with me. Sneako tried to have sex with me. And this is an old video. He posted this on a clipping page because he was too shy to post it on his main before. This is like a 3-month-old video that he recorded after he folded over the song, and I started putting my foot on his neck and he couldn't breathe because he's top goal and he folded. He went on the PBD show and said, Sneako did it. And since then, we've been clowning him. It's like pretty easy too because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He says that he knows about God. God did it. He doesn't know anything about religion. He can't name basic. He can't get simple things right. And he gets it wrong consistently. He said last time, what? I convinced God that I'm a good person. I convinced God that I'm a good guy.
That ain't the point, man. And that's how you know people are real homosexual, because they don't get to the point. They don't get straight to the point, man. Like, deal with the allegations, man. We already know he be capping. That's what I'm saying. We already know he be capping. But these allegations is kicking your ass. That's why a lot of people don't kick. Certain allegations be kicking their ass, man. And the New York Knicks won the championship.
God wants me to do. You don't know what you're talking about. What surah is that from? Where did God say? God wants me to Bugatti. What? What chapter of the Quran is that? What hadith? So I've been applying pressure, especially because he lost his reputation. You can't be the escape the matrix guy. Let me just set the record straight about why this happened. You are no longer top G. I've been saying it this. I mean, it's very simple. Stole that shit. I'm top G now, and you're mad.
What the fuck? What the fuck wrong with dude? What's wrong with Jughead, dude?
That's it. That's how you made a name for yourself. That's how you're rich. I built a name for myself.
He ain't worth a damn fucking copyright strike. He ain't getting to the point. Let's see. Sneako is cooked, outed for being weird and a degenerate cook. Yeah, because he just running his mouth. He not. Sneako thinking he knows about Islam religion. Go rewatch your debate with Nick. And 2, you don't know shit. You're a grifter. This nigga's live.
Okay. But anyways, wait, what's your channel again?
Nick Matau.
Nick Matau, okay. I'll follow you.
Do you think
He got bitches on his stuff? He got some pretty good looking women on his channel. Hold on. So he was talking about this, right? Because Of course, the meeting wouldn't be outside in a wide open space instead of a top secret location. Nah, man. Trump wanted y'all to see this shit. I'm dealing with this shit. Sneako, why would you be friends with somebody that tried to screw you? These motherfuckers is nasty, man. These motherfuckers are sick. That's why he was in New York. Stop it. You are both gay.
Still want to be a kid going to sleepover. I'm from Connecticut.
As of right now, go to the corner store.
I still want to be a kid going to sleepovers. I still want to openly talk about jerking off and maybe even cross the gay border by.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And he was right wing. And he was, how he get a show, man? Talking like this. How he get, somebody must have paid, he must be CIA. He more CIA than Andrew Tate, I'll tell you that much. He keep on going. At least Andrew Tate know when to slow the fuck down. Wasn't he a pandemic podcaster? A lot of these people blew up during the pandemic. And now people done caught on to their shenanigans. Now they shit done slowed the fuck down. That's what it is. And now they got to do extra. They got to work extra hard. They got to push you already know they got to push the gay agenda. How in the fuck?
Showing each other how many cubes we have.
Go to the 24-hour mark. Stick your hand in the cash register. As of right now, that money is yours. Let's fucking go.
I thought I was gay. I watched gay porn. Dude, I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friend.
I only ever said any of that because I wanted to be different. That's why I was so pro-gay and anti-racism and extremely liberal heavy. So I turned to Republicanism, not like I actually cared about any.
What the fuck? How y'all let this dude out the damn bag? That's what I want to know. That's exactly what I want to know. I don't think we're going to get an answer from his fans, man. If he's like this, his fans got to be like this, because he's not providing us with any real knowledge, is he? Is he hired by Qatar or something? He working with somebody. It just don't make sense. I think he working for the rainbow community. I told you, a lot of these right wingers, they are very feminine. Y'all notice that? They too feminine. They too masculine. They hate women. Once you talk about women so much, you gotta go gay. That's the transfiguration. Look.
Even, but because I wanted to stay different. Everyone.
Nah, he tried to come. See, that's what gay people do. I ain't talking bad about it. I ain't talking bad about them, but they gotta turn somebody out. You know what I'm saying? They gotta turn somebody out. And guess who they trying to turn out? You. Trying to turn your ass out. And it's working. Working for most of y'all.
Around me was doing it too. So it was no longer cool for me.
Because I really don't like the term national pride. I'm not proud of being American.
I am Jewish. My grandfather fled the Holocaust and moved to Haiti. I probably have birthright, bro.
Maybe even crossed the gay border.
He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. And he asked me what I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not unless you've tried being gay? And then I realized he was coming on to me. And if you see the way he talks about me, you can see in his eyes, it's a homosexual rage, which is suppressed. Now he's Muslim LARPing. He's Islam LARPing. Constantly LARPing about Islam while being gay in private and taking drugs in private, as opposed to me, who keeps my faith private and my internet. He keeps his faith on the internet, and in his private life is completely haram.
Damn, he cooked him. Like I said, Andrew Tate would be around longer than Sneako. Sneako's a made-up character. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is a Sneako. So he can sneak all this booty in your son's face. That's exactly what's going on. Make sure you share and like the video. I think that's pretty much. Oh, clavicular. He's a homosexual too. I hope you know that. They are sick. You think Tate is using bots? I think this is pretty much it, man. He's cooking. He said he's owned by the. Let's pull this up. What the fuck?
Accusing him of human trafficking. I see Top Goy, tech teams in Israel, the one who folded over the song and bent over backwards for PBD, is trying to say something about me and said that I human trafficked him. One, how ironic is it that Top Goy spent the past 4 years crying about women falsely accusing him of human trafficking? You are who you surround yourself with. He became that. Is he putting a Me Too allegation on me? If I was trying to human traffic Andrew Tate, then why would he shake my hand at the party he invited me to? Oh, there's no issue. That would make you suspect, because then you're willfully inviting somebody in that tried to traffic you. We know why he's upset. I'm ruining his career because I'm top G now, unfortunately. Stole that shit. And I'm going to keep talking about this because you got nothing. The world knows what you did. You folded over that song. You can't be Matrix. You can't talk about escaping and telling the truth. But a song is where you draw the line. You're done. Wallahi, you're finished. Your reputation is out of here. If I actually tried to human traffic Top Goy, tech teams in Israel, Mossad girlfriend, show some receipts. Show them. Where's the information? Where? Does it exist? I could probably sue, but I'm not like that. I'm not like you and your owners that run Hustlers University. If Top Goy doesn't put those allegations out that I'm trying to human traffic him, then his tech teams in Israel are going to pull the plug on all that university hustler scam thing. That's why. You're done. They own you. They got you by the balls. Cope for the rest of your life.
Damn, so does he know something we don't know? Out of here, y'all.